Hey everybody, Rosematter here. Welcome to part 11 of my Higurashi When They Cried Tsumihoroboshi Let's Play. So this is, we're coming to the end game here. Rena has this big plan for saving Hinamizawa, and whether Keiichi can save her or not, we'll see with the stunning revelation that he can look back into what happened in Chapter 1 and see what he's done. And, you know, being aware of past timelines, maybe he can use this information to save her and save Rika as well. We'll have to see. And I know that this is going to be, like, this is the last part here. It's all just going to be going in one shot, so this is probably a couple of hours. I can't say I'm going to have it all in one episode. That's going to be quite a long episode. I'm probably going to have to divide it into two parts. So, sorry guys, but either way, we're coming to the end. I'm super excited to see where the story is going to take us and whether Keiichi can save Rena. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Walking with only Mion to school made me miss Rena a lot.
どうしたのさ、ケイちゃん。さっきからキョロキョロしてさ。
なんでもないよ。
Oh, did he tell Mion? So he told Mion that Rena might be coming for her, but did he tell her about her whole thing about, like, tomorrow I'm gonna do something and I'm gonna save Hinamizawa? It was the same old path to school, but I felt nervous for some reason. I wondered what Rena meant when she said she was going to win a come-from-behind victory last night. I couldn't stop feeling like something dangerous was going to happen, you think? Rena thought Mion was one of her enemies. She could be lying in wait to attack Mion with a knife.
大丈夫だって。レナがそんな短絡的なことをするわけないよ。
I don't know.
まあ仮にそうでも自分の身くらい守れるからね。
Mion said it brightly, as if trying to tell me she wasn't afraid of anything. But I couldn't be optimistic like her, because I knew exactly what Rena was going through. Rena must be determined by now, and she probably wouldn't mind dying fighting against Mion if she wasn't going to win anyway. Well, we know she's capable of murder, so it's like Mion shouldn't take Rena too lightly. Of course, that didn't mean she was definitely going to take violent action. I couldn't deny the possibility either.
それよりおじさんが気にかかるのは、どうしてレナが急に変になっちゃったのか、その理由の方だね。
Was there any reason? I remembered the tragedy. I couldn't remember what made the world go crazy, but I remembered we got lost in that awfully scary world. It started with small things, and those small things continued to pile up one after another. If you thought about it calmly, you'd laugh because it really was a stupid thing. But once those little tiny stupid things started to bother you, you couldn't ignore them. It was that kind of disease. So yeah, they keep mentioning about, like, disease this, disease that, so I'm wondering if it really is some sort of disease that takes over the you know, Hinamizawa. Maybe not necessarily maggots like Rena thinks, but some sort of, like, very specific disease within the town itself. If you could call it one. But there must have been a reason. There must have been a reason that made the world go crazy. But it must be such a small thing that you couldn't even notice. And unfortunately, the reason was very difficult to understand, and you wouldn't be able to figure it out until you died.
親戚にお医者がいてね、ちょっと聞いてみたんだけど、脳とかに腫瘍ができて、たまたまそれが珍しいところだったりすると、性格が急に変わったり、普段と別人みたいになってしまうことがあったりするんだって。
That's true. I have definitely read studies about that, so I'm like, I don't think that's what's causing it. Like, just everybody in Hinamizawa, or not everybody, but like the things these things happen to where they go crazy is just like they just have tumors? No, I don't think that's it.
大昔はこの病気が悪魔つきや狐つきなんて呼ばれて、オカルト的に脚色されてたこともあるんだってさ。
ってことは、つまり脳という体の一部に起きた肉体的な病気ってわけか。
今回に関しては精神的と捉えてもいいかもしれないね。レナはリナ鉄平殺しの後かなり動揺していて、心が不安定になってた時期があった。そんな時期に大石のバカタレが富武さんたちの事件を大げさに吹き込むもんだから。
大石さんって人もさ、高野さんのスクラップ帳に少し似てるとこがあるかもな。
へえ、どの辺が？
なんていうのかな。ひなみざわ村連続開始事件というものが 存在しているというあたりについて盲信しているというか、現に5年連続で起こってるのにこんなことを言うのもなんだけど、俺さ、もともと連続事件なんて存在しないんじゃないかって思ってる。
It was true the mysterious incidents happened 5 years in a row, but they were each solved individually. It was the same as a past you didn't need to talk about. We thought of them as a series of mysterious deaths, which is why we thought something was going to happen this year, too. It led us to think there was a conspiracy, and that the Sonozaki family was behind it. We connect those things to the series of mysterious deaths, but we shouldn't do that in the first place. Just like I tried to keep my distance from Rena when I found out about her dark past. Wasn't everybody trying to keep their distance from the dark past of Hinamizawa? Takano-san's scrapbooks are a good example. She dramatized both recent incidents and old cruel history, and she made feasible stories out of them, saying the Sonozaki family was behind it all. Oishi-san did the same thing too. He was so convinced that the Sonozaki family was behind it all that it was making him interpret things the wrong way. In that sense, we could say Oishi-san believed in the same delusion as Rena.
その辺にはさ、何かあるごとに黒幕のように振る舞う園崎家の責任もあるんじゃねえのかな。この村では何かおかしなことがあれば全て園崎家の暗躍、それで決着をつけられてしまう魔法の言葉になっちゃってるんだよ。例えて言えばほら、この世の現象は全てプラズマで説明できるみたいな感じだよ。
ほー、つまりそれは何を、園崎家が全部悪いってわけ？
そうだ、お前が全部悪い。よってお前の名前は今日からプラズマミオンと呼ぶ。うわ、なんだかレスラーみたいな名前だな。
はあはあ、プロレスラー大いに結構。そうだ、ケイちゃん、コブラツイストって知ってる？
やめろ、このクソ熱いのに絡みつくな。
It's nice that there's still a little bit of lightness to this part. It's like there's this unseen Rena, which is like a little nerve-wracking knowing that she's just kind of lurking in the shadows and what she's going to do, but at least they can act like, you know, just teenagers and just have fun with each other. Because I don't think we're going to be getting a lot of this for the rest of the chapter.
おはようございますですわ、ケイチさん。おはようなのです。
And then Rika, she must be like, she said tomorrow's the day she's going to die, so she must, in the back of her mind, she's going to be like, what is going to happen today? Sadako and Rika-chan looked a little sad when they saw only the two of us. If the three of us came to school together like always, they would have been really happy. But our classmates were as noisy as usual. Nobody seemed to make a big deal about Rena's absence. Chie-sensei was going to be here soon, and she'd start morning homeroom. Everyone was fooling around as if they didn't want to miss a second of the time until then.
ねえ、今日は臭い。窓閉めて。
バーカ、窓を閉めたらもっと暑くなるんだよ。
Oh no, it smelled like gasoline or something and it really stank. Oh shit, is she gonna like set the school on fire? She did think that Chie and the principal were in on all this. Someone from the forestry service must have been putting gasoline into the construction equipment or something. Some students near the window were making a fuss because they wanted to close the window to shut out the smell. Our school wasn't a normal school compared to others. We were using a part of the forestry service building. Unusual things like this happen sometimes. Oh my gosh, there might be a red herring from the game to make me think that, but I'm just like, what is she gonna do? Is she just gonna set fire to the school with me on inside?
こんなの大したことないって。いつだったかな、貝塚いぶきを剪定した枝葉をトラック山盛り何杯分か運び込んできたことがあってさ。
I doubt that's it. I feel like the game wouldn't throw this so soon with so much time left to go and just like, but I can't help but think maybe.
あれはひどかった。あの独特の刺激臭は頭痛を起こさせるよね。
貝塚いぶきって何ですの？お野菜の名前なのです。たまにカレーに入ってますのですよ。
今度スーパーに行ったら探してみろ。
よくわかんないけど、最初はリカとケイチさんに毒味をさせた方が良さそうでございますわね。
あれ俺たちのボールがねえ。王女、お前がまた隠したんだろう。
The boys seemed to be looking for their ball for a while, and they yelled at Sadako.
誰がそんなものを隠しますの？どうせ隠すならもう少し気の利いたものを隠しましたよ。
ほらほら、先生来たよ。みんな席に着きな。
はい、皆さん。席についてください。
I kept thinking about Rena the whole time during class. I thought about what she said last night. I wondered what her come-from-behind victory means. According to Takano-san's delusion, the masterminds behind the bioterrorism were 3 families and a group of fanatical believers that controlled those 3. In other words, the Sonozaki family. What could Rena do alone against them? Mion lived with her grandmother, the leader of the Sonozaki family. There were only 2 of them in the house. It was possible Rena would try to break into their house with a knife. But I'd already come up with that possibility last night. That's why I called Mion and warned her. On the way to school this morning, Mion told me some bodyguards from the Corps had been at her house since this morning. She told me she'd be guarded herself, too. There was a black car parked near the school gate. They must have been the bodyguards. But, according to Takano's parasite theory, the battle wouldn't end just by attacking the leader of the Sonozaki family. According to the delusion she believes in, the conditions of her victory were more complicated than that. She needed to expose the group of fanatics who were behind the Sonozaki family, and she needed to destroy their research on the parasite. Plus, Rena didn't have much time left, thanks to that suspicious poison she mentioned. But how exactly could she win a come-from-behind victory under circumstances like that? If there's anyone who could do it, I believe it would be Rena. She might interpret the town council or the group of fanatics. If so, she might attack them the next time they have a meeting at the shrine. The town council meets once a month at most. It would be hard to believe they were holding a meeting today. She probably thought the place researching the parasite is the Eerie Clinic. Rena suspected there was something fishy about the clinic from the beginning. And that suspicion must have changed to certainty in her head by now. Did that mean she was going to attack the clinic? This wasn't like an action movie. What could she do all by herself? Was she going to start a fire? No, that would be pointless. In order to expose the conspiracy, she'd have to get proof they were actually studying the parasite. Was she going to break into the clinic and get questionable weird samples? I like how Keiichi thought the same thing as me about starting a fire. The last problem of all was how much time she had left. If she believed she didn't have much time left, especially under desperate, disadvantageous conditions, she might try to stab whoever she thought of as an enemy. But Rena sounded like she really believed she would regain her happy and peaceful days after everything was over. Rena probably meant she was going to stay alive and win. Was there something like an antidote? It didn't have to be real. As long as it was an antidote to Rena's delusion, it didn't matter what it was. It could even be the water you washed your vegetable with. I can imagine Keiichi just putting, like, a vial or something, and then just putting a label on it being like, antidote for Rena. There we go, Rena, you drank it, you're cured. Can you go back to normal again, please? But if she thought she could get the antidote so easily, she wouldn't have been so desperate about the time she has left. The antidote must be difficult for her to get. The easiest place for that in her delusion was that it was hidden somewhere in the clinic. Putting it all together like that, I felt like Eerie and his clinic were in danger. Now that I thought about it, the elderly people in the village, including the members of the town council, hung out in the waiting room of the clinic all the time. If most of the board members happened to gather there, for her, it would be the perfect place to attack. I told Mion about that during lunch break.
普段ならそんなバカなって言いたいところだけど、その可能性を全く否定できなくもないからね。本家に電話してみるよ。診療所にも人を配置するように言っとく。
Mion didn't object to my crazy idea. She put down her chopsticks and went to the teacher's office to make a phone call.
先ほどからなんだか物騒な話でございますけど、本当にレナさんがそんな恐ろしいことをなさいますの？診療所を襲うなんて信じられませんわ。
するかもしれない。しないかもしれない。でもな、怒っちまったらおしまいなんだよ。惨劇に抗うってことは、起こさないように戦うってことなんだから。
何事もないことを 祈りたいのです。
Oh! Okay, I mean, it's not much of a choice, but I'm shocked I even have a choice. I'll say it'll be alright. I wonder if I'm going to get more of those choices throughout this. I doubt that's going to really change how the story is going to end, but...
若いのを2人ほど診療所に送ります。
まさかとは思うけどね。何をやらかすか分かったもんじゃない。
姿を見たら直ちに引っ取られてしまって構いませんか？
本当は嫌なんだけどな。どうしようね。
先日の会合で竜宮レナを確保して警察に引き渡すことで決着しています。ですので引っ取られても一応筋は通ります。
Kasa, I don't think that's what Mion is concerned about. It's because Rena's her friend and she doesn't want to hurt her.
うちの対面じゃなくて、レナの心情的に気の毒だなってこと。できたら本当に静かに決着したいんだけどね。
まあお若いですから人さえ殺さなければ大抵はごめんなさいで済みますよ。
Yeah, about that, Kasai.
じゃあアウトかもだ。
いえいえ、見つからなければセーフですから。
Maybe Kasai must know about that. I mean, I don't know who Mion told about the body, or if she mentioned that it was Rena. I doubt she would, but...
セーフ。沖宮の界隈では、
Oh,
あの二人
okay.
の失踪を気にする者はいません。
He does know.
何かのヤバい話を踏んで夜逃げしたんだろうということになっています。あの程度のゴロつき、次から次へです。ですからセーフ。
アウトだのセーフだの。私ら野球拳でもやってるわけ？まあいいや。それじゃあくれぐれもよろしくお願いします。
了解しました。では引っ取られてよろしいんですね。
ちゃんとタッチアウトにするんだよ。クロスプレーなんかにしないようによろしく頼みます。
I couldn't help but have a silly chat with Kasai-san. Oh, now we're Mion. When I put the phone down, I sensed Chie-sensei was looking at me. No wonder, she'd been able to hear the conversation clearly in this tiny room. Chie-sensei put her spoon down, and with a sad look on her face, she asked the following.
今の電話は竜宮さんをめぐる話ですか？まあ、はい。園崎さん、竜宮さんはどうして家出をしちゃったんでしょう？
Mion, you didn't I mean, you were kind of dancing around it, but you kind of admitted that Rena has killed someone before in front of GA.
お友達として何か知ってはいませんか？
It was hard for anyone to understand Rena's situation, except for me and Kei-chan. So most of them thought Rena just ran away from home. But after she did, the cops made too much of a fuss over it. Oishi stupidly believed the scrapbooks were a big scoop, and he overreacted in trying to find Rena. He had patrol cars running around everywhere in the village. He even used the town council's phone directory to find her. So people in the village thought Rena did something wrong and was trying to run from the cops. What was going to be difficult for me, more than finding her, was to make up a story to retrieve Rena's honor after they detain her. What about this? Rena went for a walk, fell down and hit her head on the edge of some tofu, and lost her memory. Oishi misunderstood something big time, and he thought she was a criminal. It was too easy. Anyway, we did make it clear Oishi was the one who misunderstood everything at the meeting the other day. I had to make the best use of his name while he was feeling down for once. What I'd have to do was not make a big deal about the situation, and to create an environment that allowed Rena to forget everything that happened in order to get her life back together as soon as possible.
大丈夫ですよ、先生。レナは今ちょっと病気になってるだけです。それを警察の某ベテラン刑事が素敵に勘違いしてまさか先生、レナが悪いことをして逃走中なんて信じちゃいないですよね。それはもちろんですけど、でも家出することによってご家族におかけしている迷惑を考えれば悪くないということはありません。
She had a fight with her father and she ran away from home for a little while. She acted childish and that's all. Maybe that would be the best story to go with.
何か悩みがあったのでしょうか。それに気づけなかった私は教師失格ですね。一度竜宮さんとじっくりお話がしたかったです。先生、ちょっとヘビーに考えすぎです。もうちょっとリラックス。プチ家出なんて今時珍しくないですって。はあ、竜宮さんがこのまま不良になってしまって
悪いことを始めたらどうしましょう。
Oh my gosh. I mean, at least we know she cares. That's nice. Ryugu-san becomes a bad kid. She does something bad and gets arrested by the police. It's her teacher's responsibility. I'll be dishonorably discharged. Okay. So, Chie's thinking more about, like, her, reputation, but I like to believe she truly does care about the kids as well. I can't eat curry anymore. I'm dead. Chie-sensei seems comically upset by her own imagination. It looked funny, so I decided to leave her alone. I made to leave the teacher's office to go back to the classroom, but right then, the phone rang.
はい、もしもし。
What's this?
南沢文庫でございます。
Chie-sensei had to answer the phone all day today because the principal was on a business trip. I exited to the hallway. Then, I heard the tone of her voice change. Oh shit. What?
今、どこにいるんですか？
Oh, is it Rena? What? I yelled and looked back at her. It was probably Rena. She called the school. I tried to go back inside the teacher's office, but Chie-sensei gestured at me not to come in. Chie-sensei acknowledged what Rena was saying several times, and then she looked up at the clock.
わかりました。今からすぐ行きます。
Oh no.
先生との約束ですよ。
Except Rena doesn't think that she's her teacher, she thinks that she is an agent of the Sonozakis. She said only that, put the phone down and got her purse out of her locker.
院長、先生は休養ができました。しばらく表へ出ますので、みんなを自習させてくだ
And
さ
the
い。
worst thing is, Mion can't tell Chie, like, hey, Rena might do something bad because Mion was just telling Chie not to worry about it. Maybe she's gonna take she's gonna tell one of the bodyguards, hey, go trail Chie and make sure nothing happens. She took her car key out from her purse. It was obvious she was going to see Rena somewhere.
先生、今の電話はレナ？
以上です。よろしく頼みますよ、院長。
Chie-sensei completely ignored me, and she ran out into the hallway. She ran to the schoolyard and got into her car. The moment her car left through the gate, I ran out to the schoolyard myself. I headed for the black car parked near the gate and knocked on the window. Oh, shoot, except now the bodyguards are going to be away from the school. Maybe Rena did this on purpose. Maybe Rena knew that Mion would have bodyguards parked outside, so she wanted to divert them away.
お疲れ様です。
Because I could see Rena thinking about all of these things.
今のところ異常ありません。
あー、違う。今出て行った先生の車を追って。多分、行く先にレナがいる。
了解っす。
レナは警戒心が強いから注意してね。捕まえたら有無を言わさずに本家放り込んで、葛西の指示に従うこと。私の友人だよ。怪我なんかさせたら許さないからね。
Rena must have told Chie-sensei she wanted to talk to her alone. I could tell that easily from the way she ignored my question. I did feel a little bad for ruining their promise, but it was very important that we caught her before she did something wrong. We could still make up an excuse. She was just wandering around because she had a fight with her father and ran away from home. But if she set fire to the clinic or something, there'd be nothing I could do. There's multiple people now. That's Keiichi and Mion both think something about fire. That's gotta come back somehow. The car made a rough U-turn on the gravel road and it chased after Chie-sensei's car at full speed. I watched the car until it was gone. All I could do now was pray this would be settled calmly. Oh shit.
みんな午後の授業は自習になったよ。というわけで、おとなしく席について何かやること。
自習？
Mion ran up to me and spoke quietly.
レナから電話があった。
え、本当か？
うん。ついさっき職員室に電話が。千恵先生が指定された場所に会いに行った
Man,
みたい。
think about this. If Mion hadn't been in the teacher's lounge at the time, she would have missed that.
レナのやつ、一体どういうつもりなんだ？
わかんない。とにかくうちの車に先生の後を追わせてる。レナには悪いけど、そこで踏んづかまえる。
I feel almost like I said, I feel like that was diversion. And then there's that whole thing about the gasoline, the smell of gasoline at the school. So maybe she got Chie away from the school to send the bodyguards after her. So Rena, like maybe she's calling from a payphone. And then she's going to sneak over and because she knows Mion is here. And then she's going to set fire to the school.
うまくいくといいな。
荒事には慣れてる連中だよ。任せとこう。
じゃあ捕まえれば一件落着なのか？
だね。そしたらとりあえず病院に放り込むよ。きっと専門の医者が見たらなんだってくらいに典型的な何かの病気だよきっと。強迫性心因性ストレスなんたらとか、多分そんな感じのやつ。
While we were spending our afternoon studying peacefully, the members of the Sonozaki family would capture Rena, who was waiting for Chie-sensei somewhere. The problem would be solved. It's not going to be that easy. It wasn't going to be easy after that, but I'm sure Mion would take good care of her. And in the end, everybody would understand Rena just ran away from home because of a silly fight with her father. A happy ending. Makeichi knows it's not that easy. Mion winked at me. She looked like she already thought everything was over. But that just didn't sound right to me. I couldn't see any connection between Rena and Chie-sensei. It was hard to explain, but there was something wrong. I wasn't saying that they didn't get along. Rena was a good student, so Chie-sensei had a good relationship with her. But I just didn't understand what Rena wanted from Chie-sensei. While I was thinking about it, the door opened and one of our classmates came back from the bathroom. Oh shit, what's going on here? And then she must know that the principal's gone as well, so she knows, like, once Chie's gone, there's gonna be no teachers around. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, that fucking scared me. Okay, I wasn't expecting this, with Rena.
Rena!
Oh god, that scared the shit out of me.
みんな、
Oh
起立
no.
教室の真ん中に集まって。
Oh my god, this is happening so much quicker than I thought. Everyone gasped in surprise. Even Chie-sensei couldn't make everyone go so quiet all of a sudden. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. And there's the glitchiness. Rena was gripping the shoulder of the student who came back from the bathroom. In her other hand, she had a big, scary-looking hatchet. It was the same one she had the other night. Everyone immediately understood that Rena had taken a hostage. Shit. Oh, wow.
聞こえてない？
Oh my gosh.
教室の真ん中に集まって。机は周りにどけちゃってね。
Nobody grasped what she was asking us to do. We all froze. Rena was the only one who was smiling. It was terrifying.
みーちゃん、委員長でしょ？
She totally did that because she knew she was going to send the bodyguard away.
みんなに指示して。
レナ、あんた何をやってんの？
Oh, bam. A loud noise washed out Mion's voice. Oh my gosh. Rena hit the teacher's desk really hard with her hatchet. She pulled out the hatchet, making an ominous ripping noise. There was now a line of violence carved plainly into the desk. Uh-oh. She broke it. Chie-sensei is going to get mad when she comes back. Keiichi? Maybe not the thing to worry about right now. No, that wasn't it. What the hell?
みーちゃんはやっぱりダメだね。じゃあケイイチくんに頼むよ。ケイイチくんだけは最後まで私の仲間なんだよね。
Oh, I'm wondering if Rena heard Mion's phone call when she said, to capture her and stuff. So she's got to be even more like, I knew Mion was trying to capture me. And now Keiichi's gonna have to make a choice because he promised Rena that he was gonna help her in whatever way she needed to carry out this plan.
だから信じていいんだよね。
Rena, your eyes. You look so scary. I've never seen eyes like that in my life. Your eyes are full of insanity. Why are people afraid of insanity? Insanity means the person doesn't share the same values and the same common sense as us. For example, say a thief breaks into your house and he ties you up. You get scared and wonder if he's going to stab you before he leaves. But you hope that the thief has feelings too and that he's not going to kill you for no reason. No matter how bad the person is, we tend to believe in his goodwill as long as we share the same values, the same common sense, and the same morals as him. But we can't expect goodwill from somebody who doesn't have those things. We can't expect goodwill from a person who can't communicate with us. When a burglar has a knife and you beg him not to hurt you, you expect him to listen to you and to show you mercy. In other words, you can still communicate with him. But if he doesn't have the ability to communicate, he's just like a monster that's trying to attack you, or like the blade of a guillotine that's falling down on you. You fear him because you can't communicate with him. That's insanity. It was the same fear we were feeling towards Rena at that very moment. She looked like a human just like us. There was no room for her to communicate with us like a normal person could do, and she just seemed so normal last night when she was talking to Keiichi. Everybody understood that fear instinctively.
ケイチくん、机をどけさせて教室の真ん中に広場を作って。
わかった。みんな、レナが言うのに従おう。
Rena was like a barrel of gunpowder at that moment. She seemed really calm and quiet, but she could explode any moment. When she did, I doubt she'd show us any mercy. She probably wouldn't hesitate to use that hatchet on us. That's right, just like how I didn't feel guilty or hesitate to kill Rena and Mion. Everybody went quiet while pushing the desks against the wall to make a space where Rena wanted it, and that way, if they push in the desk so there's no way to escape. Rena, saying we're moving too slow, hit the blackboard with a hatchet, making a horrible noise. Every time she did that, she left an equally horrible scar on the blackboard, the thing that we looked at most in school.
じゃあケイチくん、みんなのロッカーから縄
Oh
跳びを
shit.
出してもらえるかな。それを使ってみんなを後ろ手で縛ってね。
俺、縛るのとか下手くそなんだよ。多分、上手に縛れないぞ。
後でちゃんと縛れているか全員のを調べる。ゆるい人はその場で殺しちゃうから、しっ
Oh
かり
wow.
縛ってあげてね。
Oh wow. We were still kids. We saw the word kill all the time. It was used a lot in comic books and cartoons after all. So normally you'd assume we'd use it So normally you'd assume we'd be used to hearing the word kill. But when Rena said she'd kill us, it sounded so frightening. I've never heard something like that before in my life. To Rena, our lives were like cards she could use for negotiation. She'd get rid of one card every time somebody refused her request. Get rid of? Damn it, why do we have to use such scary words like get rid of for simple things like playing cards? Anyway, there were about 20 students in the class. That was a little bit too many for Rena to handle. She might get rid of one or two just to set an example. Damn. I decided to do what Rena said because I didn't want her to lose her temper. I got out everybody's jump ropes from their lockers.
じゃあみんな床にうつ伏せになってね。
Yeah, gonna be kind of hard to explain this to people that Rena is just, she just ran away from home. She had a fight. Nobody pay attention to this. She's just having a bad day. It's gonna be really hard to kind of explain this to people.
ケイチくんは後ろ手にどんどん縛っていって。きっちり縛るんだよ。ケイチくんは私の味方だもん。だからわざとゆるくなんか縛ったりしない。
This is so intense. Mion tried to make eye contact with me. If everybody was tied down, we wouldn't be able to stop her from occupying the school. There were more than 20 students in this class. Half of them were boys, but most of them were smaller than Rena. But there was enough people here to overpower her. But if we did that, Rena would probably hit her hostage with the hatchet. And she'd use the hatchet to attack the rest of us without hesitation. It'd be a bloody battle. I'm sure somebody would get hurt if we tried to overpower her. The hostage would be seriously injured, or maybe even die. If that happened, it was all over. Yeah, kind of hard to explain that to the cops. No matter how hard we tried to cover it up, she'd never be able to live peacefully like before. Mion seemed to understand that too. I could tell from Rena's eyes she wasn't going to go easy on us. If somebody showed defiance, she'd break the hostage's head open immediately. Of course, Rena had done that before. She'd probably do it again with no hesitation. But as long as we did what she said, we could prevent that bloody tragedy. If we could somehow solve the situation without shedding any blood, with Mion's influence, we might still be able to pretend this never happened. Now I'm even more like, so she's blocking the exits, she's tying people up, and then once again I'm still thinking about the gasoline, that smell of gasoline. That's gotta come into play. At the least, we had to make sure she didn't kill anyone. Also, all this mention about like Mion and Keiichi saying multiple times, like setting fire to things.
従おう。
ケイちゃん。
Mion tried to think of ways to overpower Rena, but she couldn't come up with any good ideas to save the hostage. That's how easy it would be for Rena to kill them. The best thing to do at that time was to wait for a chance without agitating her further. Mion lay down on the floor, and everyone else followed suit, sluggish with terror. And I was left alone, standing rooted to the spot with jump ropes in my hands. All my classmates were lying face down on the floor, while Rena was pointing the hatchet at the hostage, watching our every move from behind the teacher's desk. I just stood frozen in the middle of it all.
圭一君にはまだまだ手伝ってもらうことがたくさんあるの。だから早くして。あんまり時間がかかると何人かが死んでしまうかもしれない。
Some of the little kids started crying when they heard the word die.
大丈夫だよみんな。圭一君がきっと助けてくれるから。だからきっと誰
Whew, damn it. What a bold threat. She said I was her friend, but she was just playing with the meaning of the word. I was the last person who could still fight against Rena under these circumstances. But it wasn't going to be easy to overpower her by myself. I wasn't sure if I could do that. Even if I tried to act tough, once Rena pointed the hatchet at someone's neck, it was over. I shouldn't fight against her for now. I should just wait for a chance. As long as Rena was alone, there would still be a chance. She made me tie them up because she couldn't do that by herself. There was a limit to what she could do because she was by herself. If we could cover this up somehow before Chie-sensei came back, we'd still be able to pretend like we were kidding around. I think that boat has sailed, my dude. I finally realized something. I realized why Rena called Chie-sensei to meet up with her. In order for Rena to take over the classroom, she needed to get rid of Chie-sensei. Chie-sensei had a very strong sense of justice. Even if Rena had a gun, she wouldn't hesitate to overpower her. She was the kind of teacher who would risk her life for her students. Rena needed to figure out how to get rid of Chie-sensei. That was the key to her plan. Rena probably thought about attacking her from behind at first. But there was a risk there, as Chie-sensei was a grown woman, so she probably thought attacking her directly wasn't a wise choice. So naturally, the next option was to lure her out somewhere. Rena called Chie-sensei and told her she wanted to talk to her in private. Oh, it's funny how I said before, I'm like, wow, it's really lucky that Mion caught that phone call and was able to get the bodyguards to follow her. That actually ended up being a bad thing, because now there's nobody around to save Mion. I mean, I don't know if the bodyguards would even be able to step in at this point anyway, because it's not like there's cell phones in this world. It's not like she can call them and tell them, like, hey, there's something happening in the school, I need you to come and save me. Rena called Chie-sensei and told her she wanted to talk in private in order to lure her out to someplace far from here. Most people, including Chie-sensei, thought Rena was just running away from home. So Chie-sensei must have thought Rena had some problems she wanted to talk to her about. It was too easy to deceive her. Where did she make the phone call from? She probably used the phone in the school. Well, not in the school, to be exact. She probably used the phone on the second floor of the school, the one belonging to the forestry service. It's too bad the phones back then didn't have caller ID, because Chie would know exactly where she was calling from. This school was using a part of the forestry service building, but this particular location was more of a branch office. So it's not like somebody was here all the time. Rena knew that, and she probably had been hiding there for a while. She called the phone on the first floor from the second floor, and she made Chie-sensei leave the school. I didn't think it was a coincidence that the principal was on a business trip today. She probably snuck into the school yesterday. She saw the principal's schedule, learned how to call the phone on the first floor from the second, and carried out her plan. She planned it perfectly. Yeah, I knew it. Rena was insane, but I knew she was also actually really calm, and that's the worst combination, is calm and insane. She was possessed by her delusion, but she was also unbelievably calm about it. So she could still think fast. I knew that very well because I'd been through the same thing before. What was worse is that Mion's bodyguards were gone. Mion told them to follow Chie-sensei because she thought Chie-sensei was going to meet with Rena. Damn it, everything seemed to be working out in her favor.
しまったぞ。
I tied up the last person and I looked in Rena's direction. If I didn't tie them up really tightly, Rena would kill them. But when I tied them too tightly, they suffered in pain. Their pain cries made me feel useless.
ありがとう圭一君。圭一君を疑りはしないけど、一応全員を調べるね。圭一君は頭の上で手を組んでうつ伏せに寝ててね。これは全員に言うけど、私の断りなく立ち上がったら殺す。
本人も殺すし、見せしめでランダムにもう一人殺す。
Oh, geez, the way her voice just went deep there. Ooh.
ランダムじゃよくないね。じゃあこうしよう。言うことを聞かなかった子と出席番号に10を加えた子を殺すにしようかな。例えば岡村くんが言うことを聞かなかったとする。そうすると出席番号11番渡辺くんが一緒に殺されちゃう。わかる？常に2人死ぬの。歯向かっても自分の命一つじゃ責任が取れないってこと、よーく胸に刻んでおくんだよ。
Jesus. How awful. She totally understood how to threaten people. Normally, you stand against an attacker at your own risk. If you fail, you're going to die. But if you were responsible for someone else, then you couldn't try to resist. Yeah, I think I've said this multiple times. Rena is the scariest person in this game. Forget about Shion. Like, she's smart, and she is also, she can think ahead and she can make plans, but she's too emotional, and that works against her. Rena she's calculated, but she's also not thinking clearly, and she also has no hesitation to kill people. It's terrifying. You can't risk somebody's life with your own decisions.
全員ちゃんと縛れてるね。圭一くん、縛るの下手くそって言ってたけど、結構うまいよ。自信持っていいよ。じゃあ、圭一くんは立って。
It was too late to fight back. I followed her orders. I just had to wait for a chance. We could still turn this into some kind of a bad joke. I had to do something. Anyway, what were you planning to do, Rena? Don't tell me this is the come from behind victory you were talking about. Oh my god. We know it's gonna be Mion next. We know that she's gonna have him do something with Mion.
沖宮 TS より全社へ。沖宮 TS より全社へ。ひなみ沢営林署にて籠城事件発生。
Oh wow, they know.
人質多数。
How do they know?
全社は至急ひなみ沢営林署へ向かわれたし。
Oh shit. Oh wow. Long time has been passing. Okay. Oh wow.
クマちゃん、遅れて申し訳ない。状況は？
I'm guessing with as much time has passed, Chie must have come back and see what was going on.
ご苦労様っす。本日午後1時頃、ひなみ沢営林署内のひなみ沢分校区画にて、当時教室にいた生徒25名全員が拘束されている模様。犯人側の第一要求は、営林署敷地内への一切の立ち入りの禁止と、当保へのホットラインの確保です。
ってことは、初めから警察と交渉する気ってこと？
I wonder if Rena still believes that Oishi is on her side.
あと犯人は交渉人に大石さんを指名してます。犯人は竜宮玲奈。
竜宮さんが？わかりました。いいですよ。とことんお付き合いさせてもらいましょう。
Oishi gave a crooked smile.
竜宮玲奈以外に犯人がいるか不明です。カーテンが閉められているので状況も一切確認できていません。
通報者に選挙時の様子は聞いてませんか？
いえ、竜宮玲奈からの直接の犯行声明でした。よって内部の状況は一切不明。担任は犯行直前に竜宮玲奈の電話呼び出しを受け、遠方に呼び出された間の犯行でした。
計画的ですね。営林署側の人間は人質には？
今日は営林署職員は不在でした。よって生徒25名のみ。生徒数は担任が出席簿で確認した人数です。
それプラス犯人ってわけか。竜宮玲奈以外に犯人らしき人影は？
いえ、何度かカーテンから覗く人影がありましたが、いずれも竜宮玲奈本人でした。ですが規模他を考えて、おそらく最低でももう一人二人はいると予想されます。
いやー、単独犯かもしれませんよ。
Rena Ryugu was a true believer in Mio Takano's scrapbooks. According to those scrapbooks, the entire village was Rena Ryugu's enemy. Yeah, so Oishi's probably going to have to, like, make sure that he pretends like he still believes in the scrapbooks and that he's on Rena's side, or else, you know, who knows what she's going to do. She didn't have anyone she can trust. However, Oishi had also believed in Mio Takano's delusion. It was possible that someone who was influenced in the same way was following Rena Ryugu.
おいさん、校長と担任です。
ああ、どうもどうも、千恵先生。大丈夫ですか？
Oishi ran up to Chie-sensei, who was crying with a handkerchief held up to her face. Yeah, you can imagine how guilty she feels. It's like she was trying to do the right thing and then she left the students alone.
こんなことをするなんて何かの間違いに決まっています。
マニュアル通りなら最近の竜宮さんの状況についてお聞きするところなんですがね。多分竜宮さんに限っては先生より私の方が詳しいように思います。まあ気を落とされずになんとか穏便に解決しますからご安心を。
Chie-sensei was huddled over, and Oishi didn't think he could say anything else to her. She's like, no, my curry, I'll never have curry again. On the contrary, the principal was staying strong, trying to figure out how to take care of the situation.
大石殿、よろしくお頼みしますぞ。もしできるなら、人質の交換を申し出たい。ぜひ私と子供たちを交換していただきたい。
Props to him, man. You don't hear much of the principal, but...
校長先生。
And Chie too, she's like, for my beloved curry, I have to keep my reputation.
私が悪いんです。
I joke. I know she actually cares about the kids.
先生方、どうかご自分を責められないでください。先生方には校内の状況についていろいろとお聞きしたいことがありますので、ご協力を。ボンジ君、図面の方で話を聞いてあげてください。
失礼します。1号車の無線に高杉課長です。
はいはい、もしもし、大石です。
大石さん、ご苦労さん。状況の大体は熊谷君に聞いたよ。犯人は未成年だそうだね。マスコミ規制の方を厳重に頼むよ。
分かってます。あと犯人側が私を交渉人に指定してきてるようですが、問題ありませんかね。
竜宮玲奈の件は先日の寄生虫の話以来よく知ってる。その流れなら犯人は君のことをまだ味方だと思ってくれ。大石君以外には務まらない。くれぐれもよろしく。
本当はすっごく嫌なんですがね。ちょっと今回はいろいろとお騒がせした責任を感じてますので。
おいさん、車載電話に犯人です。
早速ご指名の電話が来ました。早速出ることにします。ありがとう。はい、もしもし、大石です。
大石さんですか？
Oh, look at how red it is.
どうも、竜宮です。
And it's like, for a second, I know it's because of the sun. It's just, I thought her whole vision was like a little bit red too, but I'm like, no, wait, no, that's just the sun.
どうもどうも、大石です。
車載電話って電波とかが悪いんですか？たまにちょっと聞こえにくくなりますね。
私と同じでね、定年間近なんですよ、きっと。
Oishi and I exchanged friendly words. A long, long cord trailed through the hallway from the teacher's office. That cord extended further to the phone on the podium in the classroom.
では、本題に入りますね。まず最初に、あなたが交渉人たる資格があるか、
Oh,
確
damn,
認し
Rena.
ます。
It's like she's calling the shots here.
自信ないな。お伺いします。
大石さんは、私の味方ですよね。
当然じゃないですか。あなたと私で、園崎家の陰謀を暴こうじゃないですか。
Oishi answered without hesitation. Was he still my ally? Or was this sly detective just saying what I wanted to hear? Either way, I only had Oishi to depend on. If I couldn't trust him, I was stuck. There would be nothing else I could do.
圭一君も一時期は、私が言ってることを信じてくれなかったんだよね。でも、今は信じるでしょ？
Keiichi-kun was sitting on the floor facing away from me, with his head resting in his hands.
今はもう、 私の仲間で味方だもんね。
ああ、そうだ。
Rena Ryugu asked Keiichi Maibara if he was her comrade, but I couldn't hear his voice. Was she trying to tell me Keiichi Maibara was still alive? Or that he was being forced to obey her because of the hostages?
前原さんも竜宮さんの味方なんですね。心強いことです。でもあなたも一時期前原さんを少し疑われていたじゃないですか。
うん。モデルガンの事件を聞いて、なんて人だろうって思った。でも過去の事件で今を見損なっちゃいけない。それらを踏み台にして、私たちはより良い理想の自分になれるように成長していかなくちゃならないんだから。
とてもいいことを言いますね。まさにその通りです。
だから私たちは許し合ったの。だから圭一君のことを私はもう疑わない。圭一君は仲間。
わかりました。ならばそれは私にとっても圭一君は仲間ということですね。圭一君に私がよろしくと言ってると伝えてください。うん。
後で言っておきます。
圭一
And
君
she
に
sounds so...
も新しい仲間としてご挨拶がしたい。
She sounds so Rena-ish on the phone. She just sounds so pleasant.
受話器に出てもらうことはできますか？
The conversation stopped suddenly. That made me nervous. Did I say something wrong?
うん。いいよ。圭一君。大石さんから電話だよ。
I heard some rattling and rustling on the other side of the phone.
もしもし、前原です。
He sounded monotone. Unable to disobey, Keiichi Maibara must have been pretending to follow Rena Ryugu's orders.
どうもどうも、前原さん、沖宮署の大石です。この度はお世話になります。お互い頑張りましょう。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
竜宮さんは今何をしてますか？
教室の中を歩いてますよ。
前原さん、イエスならはい、ノーなら A と相槌を打ってください。あなたは竜宮さんが何を要求しようとしているか知って。
That answer told me for sure. Keiichi Maibara wasn't Rena Ryugu's accomplice. There's no way Rena wouldn't tell her accomplice what she wanted after planning a hostage situation like this. How would he help someone who wouldn't even tell him what she wanted?
担当直入にお聞きします。あなたは竜宮レナの味方？いえいえ、質問を変えます。あなたは竜宮レナに
はい。
There you go. The other guys in the car listening in our conversation raised their fists in victory.
犯人は竜宮レナの一人だけ？
はい。
If she was the only suspect, then we could respond appropriately. I guess nobody else believed in Takono's scrapbooks. If so, my being fooled was even more embarrassing. As I thought about my next question, I heard the phone being taken away from Keiichi. I'm almost afraid she somehow can hear all this. I don't know how, but it's just like I'm just waiting for her to find out that Oishi doesn't believe her anymore. Rena came back on the line.
ね、圭一君は味方でしょ？
ねえ、そうでした。とても頼もしいですよ。
で、今度は大石さんが話してくれる番。前の電話で約束した園崎家関係への一斉捜査はどうですか？秘密の研究施設は発見できましたか？
I had to decide on what to say. Should I tell her we conducted raids or not? Maybe she already knew we didn't raid. Maybe she was just testing me.
今ですね、県警の防隊と公安部で一斉捜査作戦を準備中なんです。何しろ市内全域を一斉にやりますからね。調整に多少の時間が。
遅すぎる！大石さん、私たちは今鹿骨市が置かれている緊急的危機についてよく理解し合っているんじゃなかったでしたっけ？何をのんびりとしたこと。
Oh, that doesn't sound like Ren anymore.
大石さん、本当に私の話を信じてくれているんですよね？私の味方なんですよね？味方ですよね？答えてください。
もちろんですとも。ですが警察組織ってやつは簡単じゃないんです。私も最大限努力をしてるんですよ。ただですね、やはり話の規模があまりに大きすぎるもので。
大石さん、私奴らにどこかで毒を盛られました。富武さんにあの異常な死に方を強いた原始の力を持った寄生虫、 あれをどこかで盛られたんです。昨日から痒くて仕方がない。もう私首をかきむしりすぎて血まみれなんです。いつ錯乱して喉をかき破ってしまうかもわからないというのに、大石さんは何をもたもたと。
I knew it. Oishi didn't realize how dire the situation was. He understood there was some kind of conspiracy in Hinamizawa, but he didn't realize how soon their plan was going to be executed. Besides, I was already feeling itchy all over my body and was bound to soon die the same way as Tomitake-san.
申し訳ないです。これでも頑張っているんです。ただですね、みんな言うんですよ。証拠はないのかと。
証拠があればすぐに動いてくれるんですか？
Mio-san's scrapbooks. Maybe that was what I'd need to convince the police. I was afraid someone would destroy the evidence if I handed them over to Oishi-san, so I kept them with me. But I didn't have much longer to live. I might not even make it until tomorrow morning. Oh boy, that doesn't sound... I mean, I know it's not from this parasite, but I hope it's not from something else that she's not gonna make it. That's right, I might be dead before tomorrow. I would die tonight.
わかりました。ミオさんのスクラップ帳をお渡しします。それでどうか他の警察の人たちを一刻も早く説得してください。
助かります。そのスクラップ帳をぜひ。
I looked through my backpack, which was lying by my feet. Mio-san's scrapbooks were in there.
これは私たちの切り札です。大石さん、くれぐれも、いや、絶対によろしくお願いします。
わかりました。信頼してください。必ずや奴らの陰謀を暴いてみせます。
でも、まあ多分警察も組織だからそうなんだろうなとは思ってたんです。だからちょっと強引なやり方だけど、こんな形を取らせてもらったんです。
Oh, so this was her like she needed to speed things along, so she had to, you know, have some leverage.
大石さんは私に要求されて仕方なくやっているという言い訳ができるはず。なんとかこのチャンスを有効に生かしてください。
ありがとうございます。必ずや。ではどうしましょう。私が受け取りに参りましょうか。
I knew she wouldn't let me into the classroom. She was still cautious. I could guess where Rena Ryugu was going to take this thing, so I tried to stay ahead of her. I handed a memo with my instructions on it to a colleague.
さすがに私がこの場を離れるわけにはいかないので、代わりに圭一君に持って行かせます。
その方がいいかもしれません。やはりあなたが学校の外へ出れば、もしやということもあるかもしれませんので。
もしやって？
いえ、この騒ぎをもう園崎家も嗅ぎつけているでしょう。
Oh boy, be careful with that. Mion's still in there.
あなたがこういう手に打って出るとは思わなかったでしょうから、強引な手で口封じをしてくる可能性があります。
口封じ？それって。
狙撃です。園崎家のヒットマンは多分あなたがこれ以上騒ぎを大きくする前に。だからあなたは表に出ない方がいい。窓にも近づかないでください。さっきから何度か顔を出しているようですが、あれは危ない。そこを撃たれてしまいますよ。
Although that's got to be very convincing for Oishi to say that, because Rena's like, oh yeah, that's a good point.
ちょっと、周りには警察がいるんでしょ？そんなの未然に防げないんですか？
防げるなら防ぎます。ですがね、周りの視界が良すぎます。訓練を受けたものなら400メートルくらいはやすやすと狙撃する。
Oh, maybe she's gonna take Mion as a hostage now, being like, they're not, the Sonozakis aren't gonna kill Mion.
ましてや、あなたもご存知の通り、園崎家の特攻隊は軍事訓練を受け、中でも暗殺技術に関しては特に習得しています。
But then maybe she'll also think, as long as I keep Mion alive, then I'll have some leverage over the Sonozakis, because they're not going to want to risk her life.
奴らは侮らないでください。園崎家の陰謀を暴くには、あなたの力がまだまだ必要なんです。
わかりました。忠告をありがとうございます。どうせ明日まで持たない命でも、今終わらせるわけにはいきませんので。
そうですともそうですとも。いいですか。くれぐれも窓から顔を覗かせないでくださいよ。用心してください。
The phone conversation ended. Rena Ryugu was going to let Keiichi Maibara deliver the scrapbooks.
さっき書いたやつ用意できてますね。
OK です。うまく渡せますかね。
Okay, what is this plan he's got?
狙撃されるかもしれないと脅して 外を覗かせないようにしたつ
They're
もり
probably
です。
going to, the fact that she can't peek out and look at what's going to happen, they're probably going to, I don't know, storm the classroom or something? Although I don't know how they're going to do that with all of the, what's the word, the desks pushed on the outside of the classroom.
でもまあ見てるでしょうね。そこはうまくやります。
I roughly understood what was going on from the phone conversation. Oh, geez,
じゃあ
hi.
圭一君、これとても大切なスクラップ帳。園崎家の陰謀と奴らの侵略の証拠を暴く証拠。
She'll probably be like, I trust you, but if you try to run or you try not to come back, I'll kill everybody.
大石さんに渡してきてね。渡したらすぐに戻ってくるんだよ。見てるからね。変なことをしたら怒るからね。
Rena took out a couple of old scrapbooks from her backpack and gave them to me. Then she cast a sidelong glance at Mion.
みーちゃんにも後で話すよ。みーちゃんの家がどれほど恐ろしい陰謀を企んでいるかをね。ひょっとするともう知ってるのかもしれないけどね。じゃあ圭一くん、校庭の真ん中まででいいよ。余計な立ち話とかしちゃダメ。圭一くんは持っていくだけだから無言でいいや。おしゃべり禁止だからね。おしゃべりしたら千恵先生なら T 定規で叩くけど、私ならなんで叩いちゃおうかな。
わかってるよ。無言で持っていくから、そのナタを下ろせ。俺はレナの仲間だろ。仲間だったら信用な。
そうだね。仲間だから信用するよ。だから裏切らないでね。
Rena's eyes were telling me clearly. They were telling me she didn't trust me. But even in this state, she also knew she shouldn't distrust her friends. Therefore, although she couldn't trust me, she was pretending to. That was why she didn't tie me up.
じゃあ行ってくる。すぐ戻るよ。
よろしくね。
I walked past my friends who were lying down on the floor and headed to the exit. I saw some of their faces as I passed. Some were fearful. Some were sure I'd use the opportunity to run. And some were scared they'd die if I did. Don't worry, guys. I won't let her even touch any of you. If Rena tries to do something, I'll stop her even if I have to risk my own life. Anyway, I'd do whatever it took to ensure that nobody died. I had to make sure Rena didn't get angry. I just wait for the right moment. I went down to the school entrance and changed my shoes, then unlocked the door and stepped outside. I felt the fresh air on my skin. This must be so weird knowing like he has this taste of freedom, but he can't. He can't leave. I saw the lights from the police cars. I could feel all the policemen looking at me. As soon as I was in the schoolyard, a little voice tried to tempt me. I was free from Rena now. If I ran off the school grounds, I'd be free. What was I thinking? If I did something like that, Rena would go crazy and who knows what else she'd do. The important thing here wasn't my safety. It was to make sure that Rena didn't kill anyone. I saw a big man coming towards me from the school gate. That was probably Oishi-san.
前原圭一さんですね。どうもどうも。沖宮市の大石です。クラちゃんと呼んでくださっても。
すみません。レナから何も喋らずにこれを渡せって言われてます。だから無言でこれを受け取ってください。
わかりました。それが問題のスクラップ帳ですね。お預かりします。
I tried to hand the scrapbooks to Oishi-san, but he stepped aside a little. Eh? Confused as to what he was doing, I changed my position and handed them to him again. He took them that time. And at that point, Oishi put something that was under his jacket into my pocket. Oh.
大丈夫です。
It's probably a something so that he can hear what's going on in the classroom.
校舎はあなたの背中ですから。竜宮さんが窓から見てたとしても。
何なんですかこれは。
I couldn't look into my pocket because I didn't want Rena to suspect anything, but whatever it was pretty heavy for its size. Oh, I'm waiting. Oh.
あなたへのメモもあります。
I'm so afraid that she's gonna, like, pat him down or something when he comes back inside and find whatever he put in his pocket.
教室へ戻る途中で竜宮さんに見つからないようにこっそり読んでください。ではそのまま戻って。これ以上は不審がられます。
I just followed his directions. I was worried Rena had begun to suspect something. When I looked at the classroom, the curtains were closed, but that didn't mean she wasn't peeking out through a crack. I went back to the entrance and locked the door. If Rena checked and found the door unlocked, it could cause more trouble. Rena was in the classroom. There was no way she'd come down this way. She was alone. If she left the classroom, everyone would get up and run. They couldn't run because Rena was there, but they were all waiting for their chance. The entrance, then, was Rena's blind spot. As I changed my shoes, I quickly removed what Oishi-san had put in my pocket. There was a radio with an earpiece? And something else that looked like a short police baton. Ooh. There was also a folded piece of paper. I opened the piece of paper and saw a note written in small print. Dear Maibara-kun, please hide the bug in your pocket. It picks up even a low voice, so you can use it to get in touch with me. By using the earpiece, you can hear me in return. There is also a spray for self-protection. It sprays as far as 1 meter. Oh, make sure you aim for the face. This must be the spray. I guess it's safe to try it here. I held down the button and gas sprayed out from the nozzle. Compared to Rena's hatchet, this required some caution, but it was small enough to fit inside of my hand. It was reassuring I could hide it so easily. In other words, it was now possible for me to stop Rena. As I realized all my classroom's fates rested on my shoulders, I felt sweat form on my face. The memo continued. The spray is just for self-defense purposes. Pepper spray only impairs eyesight, and while it makes your enemy powerless due to extreme pain and coughing for at least 30 minutes, it's not powerful enough to render them unconscious. Therefore, please don't forget there is a possibility your enemy may fight back desperately in panic. The spray is your last resort. Please don't depend on it, but if you need to, make sure to use it. Oishi. Was he telling me to use it or not? It was probably one of those grown-up issues. The cops entrusted me solely with the fate of the hostages, and I failed. They'd be held liable. So while he gave me a weapon, he made me consider its use. I hid the bug and the spray in my pockets and went back to the classroom. Alright. Oh man, this is... Whoo! I wonder how this will go. I felt a little dizzy, maybe because I was nervous. I was simply following Rena's orders because I had no other choice. That was why I wasn't scared. But things were different from before. I had a weapon. I was in a far better position. But my heart was pounding. Humans are so strange. Shit. What am I going to do? What should I do, Keiichi Maibara? Did I want to fight with Rena? The memo said the spray only reaches as far as 1 meter. 1 meter? That was basically a hand-to-hand battle. Oh shit, this kind of reminds me, wasn't the beginning of this was the water gun fight between Rena and Keiichi. So is it gonna end? Is it gonna end in a fight between the two of them? And it's just gonna be like the very beginning of the chapter. That would be amazing. It's like the correlation from the beginning to the end. That meant I only had one opportunity. I didn't have a second chance. The memo also said I'd need to aim for her face. That wasn't going to be easy. Shit, it's like all of his water gun training is gonna come into play right here. Besides, Rena was cautious. How could I stand directly in front of her within 1 meter? But that's what I'd have to do if I was to have any chance of winning. Rena would do anything to reach her goal. She wouldn't even hesitate to kill. Just like how I didn't. Of course, things were already extremely serious. An apology definitely wouldn't be enough. But at least there hadn't been any casualties. The more time passed, the more irritated Rena would get. She might demand something again, and she might kill someone that time to show how serious she was. Bad things had already taken place, but a tragedy hadn't occurred yet. But it was almost here. It wasn't very far at all. When I closed my eyes, I could easily picture Rena killing one classmate after another. After I killed Rena and Mion, my room was covered in blood. If she killed 20 people, the classroom would be a pool of it. If that happened, Rena would... She still wouldn't realize she was being delusional. She would rip out her own throat and die. That would be too big a cross for her to carry, and one day she would remember and be saddened. She didn't need to go through that. I didn't want Rena to go through what I had to go through. Shit, I felt dizzy. This was a very long hallway. I can imagine Rena, like, poking out and be like, you've been standing out here for, like, 10 minutes, just, like, thinking to yourself, what's going on? I didn't know the classroom was so far. With each step I took, my determination to fight Rena became stronger. Rena would be shocked to realize I betrayed her. But if she couldn't wake up from the nightmare on her own, someone else would have to wake her up. And our friends needed to be the ones to do that.
おかえり、ケイチ君。大石さん、何か言ってた？
なんだ?
Oh, it's the gasoline. It's the gasoline. As soon as I stepped into the classroom, I smelled something. Everyone had moved to one corner of the classroom. The smell reminded me of a gas station, yes. I mean, no, this is bad, but I just mean like I was right about this coming back. Was it gasoline? I saw a red gasoline container by Rena's feet. The cap was open. Oh, I don't think pepper spray. I don't know if it's flammable, but maybe. I don't know. It was seemingly sturdy and made of metal. It said gasoline on the side, written in felt marker. She must have spread it across the entire classroom. The smell was almost giving me a headache. No, it wasn't just in the classroom. The classmates were soaked in gasoline too. How could she? I see. This was just a hijacker. This was just like a hijacker holding a bomb. If the police were to rush in, she would burn the hostages. I didn't know where she got it, but she had a lighter in her left hand. Oh, he's got to be extra careful now, because it's just like, he could spray her, she could drop the lighter and just set everybody ablaze.
Rena, これはどういう真似だよ?
もちろんやらないよ。万が一の時の保険なの。私だって大好きなみんなのバーベキューなんてだから冗談で済んでほしいって思ってる。
Rena showed off the lighter. Obviously, she was trying to threaten me. I've heard about people committing suicide by setting themselves on fire. They pour gasoline on themselves and light it ablaze. You might think that if it was extinguished right away, it wouldn't be that bad. But human skin is supposedly very delicate, and they say that even if 30% of a person's skin gets burned, it's enough to be fatal. If it was your entire body, it would result in death for sure. I'd been put in a disadvantageous position. My weapon might take Rena's sight, but I couldn't stop her from using the lighter. She'd probably use it the moment she attacked. I didn't know if she realized it, but the kind of lighter she had would keep burning until the lid was closed. Therefore, all she'd have to do was light it and drop it onto the floor. In other words, my spray can wouldn't make Rena powerless at all. The last resort Oishi-san gave me had already lost all its power.
保険なんて大丈夫だろう。大石さんはスクラップ帳があればきっと警察を納得させられる。そうなればあとは一斉捜査で奴らの陰謀が暴ける。そうなんだろう。
あのスクラップ帳だけで本当に動いてくれるかな。お役所ってのはお尻の重いところだそうだからね。
Rena was thinking if she didn't see any progress with the scrapbook, she'd pressure the police by letting them know about the gasoline.
とりあえずは大石さんを信じよう。あとは家宝を待つだけだろう。
そうだね。じゃあさっきの話の続きをするかな。それでね、その寄生虫は長い時間を経るうちに、でもそれでは面白くない人たちがいた。それがひなみ沢御三家なの。だから彼らは。
Rena was simply telling everyone what she'd heard from Takano-san. I started mumbling so I could let Oishi-san know what was going on.
すごい匂いだよな。ガソリンをポリタンク丸々ぶちまけるとすごいもんだ。
I was pretending to mumble to myself, so I could only say it very quietly. I wished I could say it louder, but that was probably impossible. I wasn't sure if Oishi-san could hear me. I thought of an idea to find out whether or not they could hear me.
車のクラクション聞きたいな。
クマちゃん、クラクション一発。
Kumagai honked once quickly.
ガソリンとは参ったっすね。これでさっきからなんとなく感じてた匂いの正体が分かりました。多分この後の要求を押し通すための切り札にするつもりでしょうね。
クマちゃん、普通の若い子がポリタンクって言い方をしたら18リットル入りのあれですよね。
さあ、多分。
小宮山君、営林署の人まだ返してないですよね。ちょっと呼んでもらえます？なるほどね。 携行缶にはちゃんとガソリンと明記してあると、灯油のポリタンクにも灯油とちゃんと書いてある？
はい。中身を間違えたら大変ですから、すべての燃料容器にはちゃんと明記してあります。
Not too many people know this, but regular portable tanks can't hold gasoline. Gasoline, while common, is extremely flammable, and it can be lit even with static electricity. Therefore, gasoline must be kept in special metal containers. Those are called carrying cans.
じゃあ前原さんがガソリンって言ったのは間違いなくガソリンなわけだ。携行缶は何リットルのサイズのがあったんですか
？18リットル用と5リットル用の2種類があったと記憶してます。
5リットル用って多分平たい形をしたやつですよね。
ええ、真っ赤で平たくてこう取っ手がついています。
前原圭一はポリタンクという言い方をしましたね。18リットルの方でしょうか。
あるいは見慣れない形だったんで、とりあえず適当な言葉が思いつかずポリタンクという言い方をしたのかもしれない。でもどのみち本当にガソリンだとしたらかなり危険なことになります。
Gasoline burns when lit. But what's an even bigger threat is liquid gasoline. But what's an even bigger threat than liquid gasoline are the fumes. When gasoline fumes are lit on fire, they explode. Also, gasoline evaporates easily. Even at freezing temperature, it evaporates. And so, in other words, inside the closed classroom, the fumes would fill the entire space. The classroom would then become a bomb itself.
くまちゃん、危険物第4類とかわかる？
いえ、気化ガソリンが危険だってことは理解してるんですが、詳しいことまでは。
18リットルと5リットルで最悪の場合どの程度規模が違うか調べときたいな。そうだ、ジジイに聞いてみよう。すいません、署に連絡して鑑識のじい様がいるか聞いてみてください。
おお、話は聞いちょるぞい。犯人に直接リーチ一発振り込みドカーンってところじゃの
裏まで乗っちゃって大変なことになってます。そのドカンってのは実に笑えないですな。ところですいません、危険物の第4種はお持ちで？
おつよんかここにいる人間全員足せば公主じゃぞい。どうした、ガソリンでも巻いて籠城しとるんか？
まさにそのようです。人質の一人に盗聴器を持たせてるんですが、どうも犯人は教室内にガソリンをまいたようなんです。ただまいた量が18リットル缶か5リットル缶かは分かりません。両方のケースのですね、最悪の場合に教室の広さは
だいたい50平米ですね。
室内は密閉か？
おそらく。さぞやガソリン臭いだろうと思います。
多いしまずいぜ。
やっぱりシャレん。
教室は粉々に吹っ飛ぶぜ。教室内はまず全員。
そりゃ18リットルの場合ですか？
アホ、5リットルの場合じゃ。
Oh boy.
わしの記憶がボケてないなら 1.8 メートルの室内を吹き飛ばすのに4リットルもあれば十分だったはずじゃ。
Like, I know he wants the worst case scenario, but I feel like it doesn't matter how many liters, it's gonna be bad news regardless. The policemen listening to their conversation on the side went pale. 8 by 8 meters meant a room that was 64 square meters. Only 4 liters are needed to blow that up, and at least 5 liters were scattered in a 50 square meter room.
つまりお釣りが来るってことですね。嫌なリーチだな。じゃあ聞きたくはないんですが、18リットルだったら
Probably the whole school would blow up.
そうだのう。大石風に例えると、親のリーチ一発ピンフタンヤを赤々ドラドラに振り込む感じか
の。どういう意味っすか？
親の倍満2万4000点、配給減点が2万5000点だから1000点本は1本残るってことですかね。
Okay, Kumigai and I are probably both like, can you say it in terms that we can understand?
そんなところだのう。柱1本くらいは残るかもしれんぞい。
振り込みたくないリーチだな。ね。
今のうちに消防署に連絡して、事件解決後の処理は消防の指示を仰ぐ必要があるぞい。
参ったな。こいつは盗聴情報なんで消防車を呼び寄せたらバレちまうな。なんとか学校から見えないところに待機させましょ
う。それがいいの。あとそれから大石。
ねえ、さっき人質の一人と接触できましてね。その際にこっそりと盗聴器を持たせました。
I am so paranoid Rena could somehow hear this. It doesn't seem like it because either she hasn't heard anything or she has and she's just keeping it to herself and she's just acting like she doesn't know anything. But I'm just like, I just really hope that she doesn't somehow know all this.
ガソリン散布はそれで分かったんですよ。
まずいの。化学火災の事例で発火原因に電子機器のランプの点灯があったはずだぞい。
Oh shit, so now Keiichi might have to get rid of the bug, so he doesn't have any voice on the outside, and he probably won't be able to use the spray.
ガソリンの発火点は300度程度。火花はおろか、静電気でも着火して爆発する。
冗談じゃない。なんだってそんな危険な液体がこうも簡単に世の中にあるんですかね。
知るか。消防法と自動車社会を作った連中に言え。6月だからの。そう空気も乾燥しとらんとは思うが、とにかく万が一に備えて盗聴器の電源を切らせた方がいいだろうの。
大石さん、盗聴器で聞く限り犯人はライターを所持している模様です。
ってことはつまり前原さんがスプレーを使って静止しようとしても着火までは防げない可能性が大ってわけだ。
There was just that moment of hope. It's like, all right, he's got Oishi, he's got a spray, and now it's both been just reduced to, like, it's just redundant now.
しかも盗聴器まで使えなくなるとは。なんてこった。
大石、ライターはまずいぞ。冗談でもいじらせてはならん。犯人もガソリンの危険性を認知しとらん可能性がある。
Well, I don't think Oishi, I mean, maybe he could, no, that wouldn't work, because then she'd be like, how do you know I have a lighter?
両を聞く限り、とても知識があるとは思えんぞ。
Yeah, he can't say anything to her. It's like, hey, I'm on your side, but you might want to be careful with that lighter. And she'll be like, how do you know I have a lighter? Oishi's back was covered with a cold sweat. He never even thought this would turn into such a serious matter. He didn't know how dangerous gasoline was. He didn't know because he'd never heard of cars exploding in car accidents. He knew it was dangerous, but he didn't know what it was capable of. Gasoline is more dangerous once it evaporates. Therefore, a burning car in an accident and gasoline fumes being ignited are at completely different levels. It's quite simple to understand if you think about how car engines work. Cars vaporize gasoline in the carburetor and let it explode in the engine cylinders. In other words, that little explosion in the engine is what gives cars the power to move. Therefore, if you want more power, an engine needs to be bigger to create a bigger explosion. Okay, this is all very nice learning about car engines, but I'm like, this isn't what I'm concerned about right now. So if an engine cylinder was the size of a classroom, how much power would it create? Anyone with knowledge of engines would know. But a lot of people don't consider how dangerous evaporated gasoline is, because it's too familiar. 25 hostages and one hostage taker. All 26 people were basically stuck in a huge bomb. Furthermore, the suspect might accidentally set it off. If she were to pretend to light the lighter as a threat, that would be the end. All the people around Oishi had gone pale. The classroom might explode at any moment. How could they save all the hostages? Especially when the criminal was living in her own delusion, and her requests were something so unreal.
失礼します。先ほど受け取ったスクラップ帳の中に犯人からと思われる文書が見つかりました。
One of the policemen brought over a folded piece of paper. Oishi opened it while the others watched. He saw girlish handwriting on the paper. He could tell this was written before she invaded the school. Dear Oishi-sama, if you are reading this letter, that means I am at the final stage. I must have seized the school and held the students as hostages. I am planning to appoint you as negotiator, so please pretend to be threatened by me and become my contact with the outside. The first thing I want to tell you is my enemy is the Sonozaki family, and also the aliens, who are pretending to be parasites that control the Sonozaki family. I can't help but laugh every time aliens comes up. I didn't think you'd believe me if I brought up the aliens, so I didn't tell you about them until now. But when you read the scrapbooks, you will understand. The aliens came to Earth in UFOs in ancient times. They landed in Onagafuchi Swamp. They used this village as their breeding grounds. And through that selective breeding, they widened their domain. They were successful, and now they're trying to invade the Earth.
なんだこりゃ。
All the other people frowned at the letter.
いやいや、驚きませんよ。高野の他のスクラップ帳も読みましたが、これに負けじを取らずの親切揃いです。個人的にはオッシーが面白かったな。
The Sonozaki family, as well as the village authorities, have been brainwashed by the aliens. The villagers' attempts to revive the cult of Oishiro-sama were actually part of the alien strategy to invade the Earth. The aliens are very clever. They don't let people realize they're being controlled. The Erie Clinic must be their secret research center. Please conduct an investigation and expose their secret. Also, please check out the bottom of the swamp. The UFO might still be there. Also, capture all the relatives of the three families to take x-rays of their brains. You'll find hideous parasites inside of them. But please be careful. The aliens eliminate whoever finds out about them by replacing their host with a look-alike. That's how they've been controlling the village. Therefore, there may already be some aliens among the villagers. It's possible that they will try to interfere with your investigation. As a matter of fact, there have been lookalikes of Mio Takano, Rika Furude, and me, Rena Ryugu. If you see any of those three, capture them immediately. That will be proof of aliens existing among us. Jesus.
高野美代？どうしてでしょうね。
ああ、あれだ。俺さ、彼女との電話で、隣のケンケンさんの検視で、一日ズレがあったかもしれないですよって言っちゃったことがあったんですよ。
No, and that's when Rena said, like, that confirms the thing that was in the scrapbook.
ああ、検視結果のミスの話ですか。
それで私、祭りの日には死んでたはずなのにどうしていたのかななんてことを言っちゃったんです。それをこういう風に解釈するとはな。ふざけ半分で脅しすぎたかな。
自分の名前が含まれてるのも奇妙ですね。鏡に映ったのでも見間違えたとか。
One of the policemen spoke up. He was one of the pair who searched the garbage dump that night.
これは俺、わかるわ。ほら、竜宮レナを探し回った晩、小倉で目撃されたって話があったでしょ。あれだよ。あれは多分、村人の誰かが流したデマなんだよ。で、それを本人がどこかで聞いて、自分がもう一人いるように
Once again, all of these things that are just coincidences and they just feed into her delusions.
くそったれ。ノストラダムスだっけ？あれの大予言と同じですね。何が起こっても予言に含まれるように解釈しちまう。今の竜宮レナは箸が転んだって宇宙人の仕業だって言い出すぞ。
あるいはいずれ捕まることを予見して精神鑑定で有利になる資料を先に用意したとか。
そんなことあの子は考えてないよ。あの子は本気で信じてる。いや、本気の本気で。コロッと生かされた私だからわかるんです。彼女は本気で信じてるんだ。この
あ、まだ一枚あるっすよ。何
She's like, I want to talk more about aliens. I shouldn't laugh because this is very serious, but I don't know why the aliens crack me up. P.S. I was poisoned yesterday with the same stuff that killed Tomitake-san. I've been scratching at my throat since then. I will probably have clawed my throat. I've been scratching my throat since then. I will probably have clawed my throat open by tomorrow. If you can find the antidote while you investigate the Erie Clinic, please bring it to me. Once again, as like I said, it's like he just brings a vial that says, antidote for Rena.
これは
ですね。本気で宇宙人の話を真に受けてるなら、解毒剤だと言えばうまく騙せるかも。
But you may not find the antidote, or maybe it'll be too late by the time you do. Therefore, considering the time I have left, I will set 7 p.m. tonight as the deadline. Oh shit. If an investigation doesn't take place, and the antidote doesn't arrive by 7 p.m., I will choose to die with all the hostages by lighting the gasoline set. And based on, like, the sun setting and the fact it's summertime, it's probably already close to 7.
19時？今何時だ？
18時前です。
Oh shit. Days are long nowadays. It doesn't get dark even in the evenings. It'll probably start to get dark around 7 p.m.
あと1時間か。いや、1時間を待たずに火遊びで大爆発するかも。くそ、どうすりゃいい。
何が地球侵略と戦うだ。それに人質を巻き込むなんてめちゃくちゃだ。
めちゃくちゃなんです。今の彼女にはまともな交渉なんか通用しない。
Oh shit. I'm sure Oishi's like, okay, like Takeichi, like, alright, listen, you have to turn off the device, but before you do, you have until 7 p.m. to take care of Rena.
しかも本人は冷静だと思ってる分だけ立ちが悪い。
おいさん、それより次の文章。
Oh my god, just gets worse.
何？
What? I'm planning to spread gasoline through the classroom. I'm sure you realize how dangerous that is. If anyone suggests storming into the room, please tell them exactly how bad an idea that would be. Also, the hostages are anchored down with U-shaped bike locks. Even if those alien policemen rush in and kill me, they'd also have to cut each lock. But if you try cutting them, you might create sparks. Oh shit. Therefore, you need to completely ventilate the room first. In other words, it will take an extremely long time to rescue all the hostages from the classroom. Shit. Actually, I have a different explosive system set up other than the gasoline I spread. God damn, Rena. I mean, I knew she was... I knew she was capable, but... It's a very simple time bomb using gasoline and a kitchen timer. The kitchen timer provides electricity at a set time. I like how they're like, she has no idea how dangerous gasoline is or how it works. No, she knows exactly how it works. I ripped the tip off its plug so it will create enough sparks to ignite the gasoline. I've already set the timer to 7 p.m. Even if I'm not around, there will be an explosion at that time. Oh my god, so it's like they can't free the students even if Keiichi acted right now. If the classroom isn't ventilated by that time, it'll explode too. So it looks like she... I guess... I'm just like... So she's basically setting it up to happen no matter what, even if she gets what she wants. I'm like, I guess the only thing she could do is... she'd be able to stop the timer or get rid of the bomb? I'm sorry to ask you like this, Oishi-san, but please help me so we can avoid a tragedy. Please let the three families know that Mio Sonozaki, the successor to the head of the Sonozaki family, and Rika Furude, a mascot for the cult of Oyashiro-sama, are in the classroom. If anyone from the three families helps you, I'm sure their conspiracy will be exposed by tonight. The alien invasion is going to happen very soon. Please get going quickly. To my ally, Oishi-san. Jesus, Rena Ryugu. Smash. Oishi threw the scrapbooks to the ground.
くそったり！何が味方だ！
キッチンタイマーって目覚まし時計みたいなもんですか？
ああ、昔の炊飯器とかにはタイマーがついてないものも多かったんですよ。それでね、コンセント穴のついたキッチンタイマーって名前の目覚まし時計がありましてね。そのコンセントに炊飯器を挿しておけば、仕掛けた時刻に自動的に電源が供給されて、指定時刻に炊飯器が電源オンにできるって代物です。
へえ、そりゃ便利そうですね。
確かにそれを流用すれば、キッチンタイマーってあたりが女の子っぽくてなんだか複雑だな。
Wow, Oishi, it's like, I love, it's like, this is all very dangerous, but let's throw a little sexist comment in there.
電力会社に頼んで電力を落とすとかはどうすかね。コード式なら電力がなければ無力化できます。ああ、でもダメか。教室が真っ暗になるのと同時にライターをつけるに決まってますよね。
やっぱり解毒剤の線をついて指向性の睡眠薬でも与えますか。指向性ですよ。多分自身に使う前に人質に試すはずです。注意してください。
了解です。手配します。
あと前原さんともう一度話したいな。竜宮レナが間違ってライターをいじらないようにうまくなだめてもらわないと。あと盗聴器もオフにさせないといけません。盗聴器はどう？面白いことは拾いましたか？
犯人が人質に危害を加えている模様です。
Oh, I wonder if it's Mion.
なんてこった。
どうも。
Yep.
園崎ミオンに対してのようです。
Oh my god, what?
やめろ、レナ!
Rena kept hitting Mion, who had her hands tied behind her back. Rena wasn't using her fists, but instead the handle of her hatchet.
圭一君はそこの壁から動かない約束だよ。動いたらレナも怒るんだからね。
Rena's gaze intimidated me. Her eyes were full of madness. I could feel Rena's emotions boiling over on the inside. If I opposed her, she would easily cut Mion's arm off.
とにかく私が許せなかったことは、みーちゃんが死体を掘り出して警察に売ったことだよ。信じてたのに。信じてたのに!
Rena hit Mion's face over and over. It wasn't just Mion's hands that were tied behind her. Her neck was also tied to the window frame with a bike lock, so there was no way Mion could protect her face. I didn't know if her forehead was cut or her nose was bleeding, but her face was covered in blood. Her blood got on the handle of the hatchet, and every time she got hit with it, more blood was smeared on her face. The handle of the hatchet could easily smash her forehead. Because of her position in the Sonozaki family, Mion couldn't say she hid the bodies, so all she could do was endure. However, Rena continued to attack her. Rena no longer had any restraint. She might even continue until Mion's front teeth were broken.
やめるんだ、レナ! ミオン、もういいだろ! 俺が話す! 本当のことを話すから!
Oh shit.
レナ, ミオンを殴るのをやめるんだ!
本当のこと?
Oh no.
って何? 圭一君。
ダメだよ、ケイちゃん。
クラスのみんな! 今から言う話は頼む! 聞かないでくれ! 少し物騒な話をするかもしれないが、悪いことの話じゃないんだ。だから聞かないでくれ。耳に入っても忘れてくれ。頼む。
どういう話だろう。聞かせてくれるかな、圭一君。
Oh no, and the bug, so it's like the police are gonna hear this too. But I mean, that's kind of the least of the worries if they find out that she killed some people.
難しい話じゃないんだ。あれはお前のためだったんだよ。あの埋めた場所が今年の夏に営林署が伐採で立ち入ることになってたのを後日に知ったんだ。だからあのままじゃまずいと思ってミオンがもっと別の安全な場所に隠してくれたんだよ。
その話はあの晩に聞いてるよ。そしてそんなのはみーちゃんの作った嘘だとも言わなかったっけ。
なんで嘘なんかつかなきゃならないんだ。仲間を助けるのは当然じゃないか。だからミオンがお前を助けるためにやってくれたんだよ。
嘘だよ、嘘だよ、信じないよ。ならなんでそんなことを私に相談せずにこっそりとやったの？
Why did Mion even have to tell her? Mion was trying to be delicate. Mion did her best trying to hide what Rena did. What's the phrase, no good deed goes unpunished? Mion knew Rena was at her wit's end, and that's why she did it in secret. But Rena didn't want to believe her.
違うよ、圭一君。圭一君まで騙すなんて。本当にみーちゃんは卑劣だね。
Oh, she just made her more mad.
部活で騙すのは許せるけど、仲間である圭一君を騙すなんて許せない。許せない。許せない。許せない。
やめろ！ミオンを殴るな！ミオンは悪くない！
I never knew having your hands tied behind your back was that scary. Mion got hit repeatedly, with the handle of the hatchet. She could only endure. She couldn't even protect herself with her hands.
ねえ、そうなのみーちゃん。そうならなんでそうだって私に話してくれなかったの？
ミオンに話せない理由は、その崎家のいろいろ都合があるんだよ。それより気を使ってくれたことをお前が感謝すべきじゃないか。
I may have said it too aggressively. Oh no. Rena turned around and glared at me.
そうだよ、圭一君。その崎家の都合でみーちゃんは私を警察に売った。仲間の私を売った。仲間なのに、友達なのに、仲良しだったのに。ひどいよ、みーちゃん。
Oh no.
本当に大好きな一番のお友達だったのに、どうして？
Oh, this is like when Keiichi, he attacked when he killed Rena and Mion, and he was like, I liked you guys, you were my friends.
ひどいよ。
And oh, and it's like when Keiichi, it's like he honestly thought that they were trying to kill him, but he still felt bad and he still was, upset about what he did. Oh no. This was senseless. Rena cried as if being bullied, but she was the one doing the bullying. Normally, this would be so odd as to be impossible. But I had seen this scene before. I liked you. I trusted you. As I cried, I beat her to death. Rena repeatedly begged me to trust her, yet I beat her. I know what it's like to be the one doing the beating. Stop, stop, stop. Stop, Rena. Don't you realize what you're doing? You're hurting your friend with your own hands. I understand what you're feeling. I know you're sad because your friend betrayed you, right? But that's a misunderstanding. We didn't betray you. We've been thinking about you all this time. But she just couldn't see that. Even if she died, Rena probably wouldn't realize she'd made a terrible mistake. But someday, you'll realize. Even an insensitive guy like me realized, so Rena would realize it for sure. And that's when you'll feel even sadder, Rena. You will remember this bloody Mion one day. Then you'll realize you were the one who made her bloody, and you'll regret that you did. But I was the only one who could understand that, because I remembered. There was no way for Rena to understand or realize that. I wondered if I was suffering the most of all. There was no way to avoid a tragedy. This was exactly the same tragedy with different actors. The main character was Rena instead of me, but it was the same thing. Where was I? I was in the audience now. I knew how the story ended, but I couldn't come onto the stage.
やめろレナやめてくれやめてくれ
泣いてるの？どうしたのケイチ君。
Oh, and she looks normal again. And she had that moment, when she was crying, it's like she broke through a little bit and she just was feeling something. I want to believe he can still get to her. I stood up slowly and walked towards Rena. Just like what Rena did for me before, with my arms open. Please let this end differently.
レナ今はどうしてかわからないかもしれないなぜやめなければならないのかわからないのかもしれないでもやめないと絶対に後悔する日が来るからだからやめるんだ
ケイチ君、壁に戻らないとレナは怒るよ。
Oh, Rena's eyes went cold and she lifted the hatchet in her right hand.
やめな、ケイちゃん。私は大丈夫だから。
Mion told me, but with such a bloody face, how could she be?
レナはその名で俺を叩くのか
それ以上近づけばね。叩くよ。遠慮なくね。もうケイチ君なんかいなくても最後までいけるんだよ。でも私はケイチ君と最後まで一緒にいたい。だから私を怒らせないで。ね。
She sounded gentle, but her expression was telling me there really would be no hesitation. Rena would crack my head open with the hatchet immediately. But who cares?
レナはもし立場が逆だったら命を惜しむと思うか
当然だよ。相手が凶器を持ってたら怖いから逆らわないね。
嘘だな
I know you're strong enough to give up your own life for the sake of your friend. It's my turn now. My turn to be strong.
俺もレナと同じだぜ仲間のためなら命なんて惜しくないレナが欲しいってなら俺の命だってくれてやるだからやめるんだ仲間を信じてるなら仲間を傷つけるのをやめるんだその痛みは必ずレナを襲うからだからやめるんだ誰もレナを脅かしたりなんかしてないみんながレナのためを思ってるそれを疑うな頼むから信じてくれ俺を信じろ俺の頭を砕けば信じられるってんならそのナタを撃ち下ろせばいい俺は防がねえからな
Oh.
近寄るな。それ以上近づけばライターを点火するよ。
Rena lifted the lighter overhead.
バカ野郎！てめえ、いつまで夢を見てんだ。自分でも分かってんだろ。悪い夢だって。誰かに覚ましてほしいって。だから俺が来た。俺が覚ましに来たんだ。
覚ますのは圭一君の方だよ。この村が奴らに侵略されていることがまだ信じられないの？
I have to say no, I don't. I don't believe that.
あの時はちゃんと信じてくれたのに、また疑うの？また私を信じないの？
Rena opened the lid of the lighter. I could tell her thumb was about to light it. Oh boy. Rena was prepared to die along with everyone else. Rena would die without knowing the truth. She would die believing it was the world that was crazy. She would die cursing everything in this world. That was the storyline of this tragedy, wasn't it? This was a theater from hell. What an interesting script. Who wrote it? A devil? Shit. I won't let this happen. Don't underestimate Keiichi Maibara, the original main character. Don't think the same storyline will work again. I'll be taking over the script this time, and I'm going to destroy it. I won't let this bad ending take place. I'm going to destroy their expectations.
信じてねえのはレナの方だろうが。今は俺を信じろ。黙って俺を信じやがれ。それは絶対にレナのためになる。前回の惨劇の主人公がそうだと言ってるんだよ。
There's so much fourth wall breaking, just straight up calling himself the main character in the storyline.
先代主人公の言うことをおとなしく聞きやがれ。
何を言ってるのかさっぱりだよ、圭一君。黙って俺を信じろ。信じてないのは圭一君の方だよ。どうして私を信じてくれないの？
やかましい！俺はお前が間違ってることを知ってるんだよ。お前の末路を知っていて、お前がする未来の後悔を全部知ってるんだよ。仲間を自らの手で殺し、それがどれほど罪深いことかに気づきもせずに生を終える。それがどんなに悲しいことか。
全然何を言ってるのかわからない。大丈夫なの、圭一君？
ああ、そうだな。何を言ってるかレナにはわからないだろうな。でも話してやる。ある大バカ野郎の話を聞かせてやる。あるところに前原圭一っていう大バカがいたんだ。そいつはみんなと楽しく過ごす気に何の不満もなかったのに、ある日を境にほんの少し仲間を疑っちまうんだ。そして何もかもが疑わしく感じるようになってきて。
He didn't notice how worried his friends were, and he hurt them repeatedly. How sorrowful. They trusted each other, but they couldn't let each other know. Can you believe something as stupid as that actually happened?
そして俺はお前とミオンを。なのにお前は最後の瞬間まで、俺に殴り殺される最後の瞬間まで頭をかばわなかった。
I just imagine all the students listening to just be like, great, there's two crazy people. And we have to rely on one crazy person to try and placate the other crazy person.
かばおうとしなかった。最後まで俺を信じて両手を差し出したままだったんだ。それがどれだけすげえことか俺は気づきもせず、それがどれだけ罪深いことかお前には想像なんかつかないだろうな。だから俺は俺の罪を滅ぼすためにレナを止めるんだ。
それ以上近寄ると本当にライターを。
レナが命を懸けて俺を救おうとしてくれたように、今度は俺がレナを救う。
Yeah, KG, the difference with this is when it was just Mion and Rena, now you've got like a whole classroom that you have to think about too if you do anything too reckless.
俺はレナがどんなに立派な最後を遂げたか今でも覚えてるぜ。あの瞳には自分が殺されるかもしれないなんて怯えはわずかもなかった。
These words will reach him, she thought. These next words will make Keiichi-kun realize. Okay, we're her now.
俺を信じろ、レナ!
Oh, that was when Rena hit my head with the hatchet. Shit. Wow, she wasn't wrong. She didn't hesitate. I crumpled to the floor. She hit me with the handle, but my head was probably cut open. I felt the blood on my face.
かわいそうな圭一くん。それは圭一くんの意志じゃない。圭一くんの頭に寄生している奴らがコントロールしているだけなの。今に大石さんが治療する薬を見つけてきてくれるよ。そうなったら一番最初に飲ませて治療してあげるからね。そうしたらもう圭一くんは奴らの支配から逃れられる。レナの大好きだった圭一くんに戻れるんだよ。だからもう少し待っててね。
このバカ野郎が!
I heard a phone ringing in the teacher's office. Oh. Rena listened to the phone ring for a while, then realized it was for her. I wonder if this is Oishi with the sleeping pills. Rena tried to answer the phone in the classroom, but she couldn't figure out how to transfer the call, so she decided to answer it in the teacher's office instead.
ちょっと職員室に行ってくるね。その間に誰も逃げちゃ嫌だよ。誰か一人でもいなくなってたら兄ちゃんが大変なことになっちゃうんだからね。
Rena glared at everyone in the classroom, intimidating them, and then left. That was when I heard a honk from the outside. I remembered the signal from earlier. Did Oishi-san want to get in touch with me? I bent down and put the receiver earpiece in my ear, and then he heard everything.
聞こえますか？沖宮署の熊谷と申します。聞こえているなら咳払いをしてください。よかった。今から言うことをよく聞いてください。犯人が撒いたガソリンは極めて危険なものです。今教室内には気化したガソリンが充満して巨大な爆弾と同じことになっています。ですから竜宮さんを刺激しないようにし、間違ってもライターをいじらせないでください。
Oh, you mean like aggravator like he just did?
さっきのような挑発行為は
Yeah.
二度と慎むようお願いします。
盗聴器って嫌なもんだぜ。
気化ガソリンはわずかの火花でも着火する可能性があります。ですのでこの連絡を最後に盗聴器の電源を切ってください。これは万が一に備えてのことです。それから最後に犯人は時限発火装置を仕掛けていると予告しています。
次元？なんだって？
キッチンタイマーを流用した時限発火装置で火花を起こすだけの単純なものですが、現在竜宮レナの要求する解毒剤と偽れる睡眠薬を準備中です。ですが残された時間が長くありません。予告ではタイマーの設定は午後7時。
I looked at the wall clock. Oh, geez, it was 6:45 p.m. There was only 15 minutes left. I could hear Rena screaming into the phone.
いいえ、時間通りです。急いでくださいね。1秒たりとも遅れることは許しません。
聞こえてると思いますが、竜宮レナはタイマーの設定延長には応じないようです。あと15分で本気で心中するつもりです。
I remember thinking the same way as Rena. After I killed Rena and Mion, I knew the police would come. I thought someone would solve the mystery after I was dead. If that's what Rena was thinking, then she had been planning to kill herself from the beginning.
それで俺にどうしろと？
睡眠薬がもうじき届きます。だが交渉中に爆発したら元も子もありません。あなたに時限発火装置を見つけ出して解除していただきたいのです。
よく映画で見るような赤と青のコードを切断するやつですか？
もっと簡単なものでしょう。犯人の予告によるならば、それは台所用のキッチンタイマーです。電池でなくコンセントに挿して動くタイプの目覚まし時計状のものと思われます。教室内のコンセントに何か刺さっていませんか？
There was one outlet in the back and another at the front of the classroom. I checked, but I didn't see anything that was plugged in.
いや、教室内のコンセントには。
よその場所で発火しても確実性は低いでしょう。間違いなく教室内にあるはずです。
いや、多分ないぜ。
Maybe it's on her. Maybe. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. If it needs an outlet, it's like maybe it's in the teacher's lounge.
廊下からコードが引かれてるのはレナが話してる電話だけだ。そのキッチンタイマーが電池式ってことはないのか？
電源を供給するタイプですのでコード型に違いありません。あるいは他の部屋ということはありませんか？その教室以外にもガソリンの充満した部屋があるとしたら、そちらの部屋に仕掛けられている可能性があります。
学校中を調べろってことかよ。あと15分でか？くそ。俺は負傷中なんだぜ。
But if I stayed here, I'd die in 15 minutes. This wasn't a time to be pessimistic. This was probably my last chance to stop this tragedy from taking place. She spread the gasoline while I went out to deliver the scrapbook, so she must have done it in a fairly short time. So, it didn't seem like he smelled it when he was in the hallway, so it wouldn't be in the hallway, so where else could it be? I really didn't think she had enough time to spread it anywhere else other than the classroom. Then where was the time bomb?
こちらも努力しています。ですから、そちらでもご協力をお願いします。以上です。質問がなければこれで更新を終了しますが、何かありますか？
特にない。あ、いや、一つある。
何でしょう？
大石の親父に言っといてくれ。よくも人の古傷をレナに話しやがったなって。もし俺が生きてここを出られたらぶん殴ってやるから覚悟しやがれって。ああ、2発殴るぜ。俺のことをレナに喋った分とレナのことを俺に喋った分だ。
了解。大石さんも竜宮レナに踊らされたとだいぶへこんでます。きっと殴らせてくれますよ。以上でよろしいですか？
ああ、このおしゃべりだけで数分食っちまった。切るぜ。
ご無事を。
Click. Rena was still on the phone. Oishi-san was definitely trying to stall her. From what I could hear, it sounded like he was telling her they investigated the main Sonozaki house and found something awful in their secret basement, or something like that. If you went too far, Rena would believe everything again. Mion was going to get hit again for lying.
Keiichi.
Rika-chan and Sadako crawled up to me.
今の俺の無線、聞いてたか？
トラップは私の先輩特許でしたよ。レナさんにお株を奪われるなんて、こんなの死んでも死にきれませんわ。
Sadako realized how serious the situation was as well. The lives of the hostages, including her own, were about to be taken. Yet she tried to remain strong.
サトコ、もし死んでもレナを恨まないでくれ。レナは病気なんだ。運悪く悲しい病気にかかっただけなんだ。だってそうだろ。俺たちはあんなにも明るくて楽しい仲間だったレナをよく覚えてる。
I was like, hey, guys, time limit. Maybe, I know it's very sweet right now we're having this moment, but you gotta go unless Sadako might have some ideas about where this bomb could be. Or Rika.
サトコ、僕はレナもみんなも素敵な仲間だと信じていますのですよ。あんなミオンさんにあんな乱暴する人を仲間なんて認められますの？サトコだってわかるはずなのです。心の中の鬼が暴れ出してどんなに悲しくても抗えない時があるのを知っているはずなのです。
Sadako quietly hung her head. I didn't understand what Rika-chan was trying to say to Sadako, but maybe.
レナさんを信じてますわ。
偉いぞ、サトコ。
I hugged Sadako's head. Rika-chan's arms were tied, so she couldn't embrace Sadako, but she put her forehead closer to her in praise.
さて、世界最高のトラップ名人に聞くぜ。この部屋を爆破するにはどこに次元発火装置を仕掛ける？
お任せなさいませ。その装置はコンセントに繋がってなければいけませんのね。
あ、そうだ。
I like that they're using, you know, the club activities, their what's the word I'm thinking of, like their strengths to try and solve the mystery.
でもこの部屋とは限らないぞ。他の部屋にもガソリンが撒いてあって、そこに仕掛けてある可能性もある。
いいえ、そんな時間はなかったと思いますです。
Unless she must have done it beforehand, like before she spread it in the classroom. Maybe it's upstairs in the forestry where she was, where she called Chie from.
多分レナは教室のすぐ近くに隠してあったガソリンを持ってきて、この部屋に撒くくらいだったのですよ。
そういやレナは昨べ俺と別れるとき、明日の準備があるって言ってた気がするぜ。ってことは何かの仕掛けを昨べのうちにしてあった可能性もある。
That's probably it, because no one else would have been up there.
それだけのヒントで私はここに芋虫状態。なかなかに意地悪な難易度の爆弾探しゲームでございますわね。
サトコなら見つけられる。サトコに見つけられないなら俺にも無理だろうな。
だから俺は聡子を信じて全部をかけるぜ。
聡子ならできます。レナを救うためにも見つけ出してほしいのです。
仕方ありませんわね。本気の私の前にはレナさんのトラップなんて問題にもならないことを証明して差し上げてみせましたよ。
I was gonna say, now if this was Sadako who was doing this, we'd be doomed.
さあ、もう一度聞くぜ。この部屋を爆発させるなら、次元発火装置をどこに仕掛ける？
Sadako grinned and closed her eyes to concentrate. Okay.